Warning: the consumption of raw beef may result in an increased risk of mild irritation, general discomfort, and/or hurt feelings. Viewer discretion is advised.
To the fan base, to the cleavers, to the tartards, thank you for listening.
Tartards is hilarious.
That's a great name. Someone recommended that in the Snapchat group. We don't have a Snapchat group. I'm now just lying to your face.
On the reels, on the posts, on
the
Facebook boosted marketplace.
There it is. We're doing it live with the one, the only Maddy Smith.
Hey everyone, thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
I bet that there are other Maddy Smiths out there, but not one like you.
No. Not at all.
There's probably even a Maddy Smith out there who's like stalking you.
Right.
Do you have a stalker?
I have a male stalker, actually. Yeah,
you
he's
do?
Probably listening right now. He sent my friend Stuart an espresso machine, and
he sent your friend an espresso machine.
Well, he said, "How can I get it to Maddie?" And I said, "Stuart, you can have it if you send him your work address." I feed my friends through what people send me, so she has an espresso machine.
That is not, in fact, that is probably the best use of a stalker.
Yeah,
I've ever heard.
You just goes like, you send it over there. I don't need an espresso, but you know, my girls.
They need espressos.
They're living rough these days.
Right.
So send it to her address, and then we'll pretend it got to me.
They need to stay awake.
Yes.
To deal with the Maddy Smith friendship lifestyle.
Absolutely.
They have to be alert.
Yep.
Because of the shit you're getting them sent stalker gifts.
Yep.
They might develop stalkers through those gifts.
Absolutely. It's a whole chain of stalkers. So that's I have like one intense stalker. And I've also seen like Instagram pages pop up that are like me, but not. But what are you going to do?
You got to fucking call those motherfuckers.
But Instagram won't verify me. That's the only way. Not that I care. Not that I'm like blue check pilled, but when you see pages pop up, so that they can know. But I think you can tell by visiting someone's profile that it's not me. Yeah.
That someone's out there trying to be like, I'm the real Maddy Smith.
Okay. Well, first of all, no one knows the real Maddy Smith. So.
Because that's not your name.
Right.
This is where we were.
And I'm also a man.
Holy fuck. You've been a dude this whole time.
The whole time.
And your name, Maddy Smith.
Yes. Matty.
Yeah. Damn.
Matthew.
What is Maddie actually short for? Madeline?
Madeline, yeah.
Yeah. What is your social security number? Don't talk. Yeah, that's really fucking. So, I was just doing a club in the Midwest, and the weekend before. I can say all this. I was doing Comedy on State, fantastic club, one of my favorites, and the weekend before was a more successful comedian, far more successful comedian, and she had a stalker, and the club was like, oh no, we're on it. They had his picture.
Yeah.
They were like, if he comes anywhere near the building, we will not let him. And apparently, of course, he did. Not apparently. He showed up,
right.
And the moment he set foot in the building, they were like, oh, we're on him.
Right.
And they basically like, excuse me, sir, you are not allowed in.
Wow.
And he had this whole like, what are you talking about?
Right.
And they were like, you know it, we know why, you're out of here now, bye.
Wow.
But apparently he was like, oh, gee, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize
They
this.
don't even know.
He bought tickets to every show.
Wow.
But that's, I guess, like, stalkers, they're fucking terrifying. But part of me just wants to sit down with one and be like, what do you think's going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, what do you actually want?
What do you want? Like, do you think she's going to turn around and suck your dick? Do you think you're actually, like, making her feel good by showing up to all her shows and spending money on her? What's the end goal here?
Do you feel like, or like, do you want to, do you want to wear them? Do you want to chain them up? No, like them, do you?
Oh,
Yes, do you want to wear your stalkers?
Yeah, do you, like, beyond an espresso, like, do you want skin? Like, do you want locks of my hair?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Do you want to recreate you from the ground up so you can have his own Maddy Smith?
It's weird. Like, we're just out here trying to do stand-up, and then these guys, like, take it so seriously.
I have seen... So... I've definitely witnessed in my years what the beginnings of like, oh, this guy's becoming obsessed with certain female comedians.
Yes.
Because you make them laugh, and then they're like, oh, I get her.
Yeah.
So I want to get her.
I get her and nobody else does.
And I want to get it.
I'm the only one who knows.
Yeah.
Laugh. Girl, make me laugh.
Girl, make me laugh.
I like that
Girl.
feeling in me.
So she gonna like the feeling of me in her.
Hey, her, because if she make me laugh, that mean I make her come.
Yeah, obviously. That's the only way.
Obviously.
That's how it go.
There is something
I
about
bit my tongue off for her.
for her.
I bit it in half
And
for her.
bit in half, and I bled over her pretty.
Because I want to be able to talk to her with one half my tongue and lick the butt with the other half.
Multitask.
They say men can't multitask. She got a good bit about it.
She worried about it, so I cut my tongue off. It's true though. Female comedians just attract the fuck. My entire Twitter. Like I'll post one thing, and he's like, "You'll be walking side to side tomorrow after blah 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 after stuffing that donut up your ass." Like I'll post like, I'm at the Mall of America. Oh, I bet the mall's not as big as your pussy. Like, like every day I post like, especially like Twitter.
Oh,
You
God.
get those kind of guys that are like,
Yeah.
hey, you're looking like a sloppy pair of fucking blah, blah, blah.
How long you think you've been on Twitter?
I've definitely been on before I started comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably college was when I started being on it.
I think
and I was like 2012.
Oh yeah. So like watching the evolution of Twitter, I imagine must be what it's like to be a parent watching your child turn into a fucking psycho,
Yeah.
depressed teenager. Like, cause it's
Absolutely.
I remember when Twitter was like, the joke was like, it's just people being like, I'm having lunch.
It was
Well,
fun
not
to
even
get, it was supposed to be like, oh, I
Yeah.
know what celebrities are up to.
Yeah.
It's fun because celebrities will be like, oh my God, I'm tweeting. And you're like, what?
And there were no pics.
Right.
It was just
No pics.
And then
140 characters.
There was probably a 2-year period where it was it would make careers.
Yes.
People like Rob Delaney, Jenny Johnson.
Brandon Wardell, Jabuki.
Even before them, Megan Amram.
Megan Amram,
Yeah,
yeah.
people's careers. Because it was like, oh, you could be funny.
Yeah,
in
you
this
were the
little-
funny one, and the
Wow.
rest of us do.
And then
yeah.
now it's just this.
Now
it's
everyone's
just-
funny, and now people are screaming at Kanye's on there with a
Yeah.
ski mask, like fucking talking about Jews. Like,
That
there's
is-
no.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, people are wiling,
It's watching your kid
Yeah.
just go live on the street,
Literally.
be a methadone.
and you'll get like one tweet that's like
Methadone man.
Methadone man. One tweet that's like someone we know, like something funny, and then it's like AOC being like Elon Musk needs to be blah 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 with a bunch of stats, and it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
It is gone completely fucking
Yeah.
crazy. It needs meds.
Yeah.
Twitter needs therapy.
Twitter needs therapy on the soul off.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Another service, another
Yeah.
app needs to be like, hey, Twitter,
Yeah.
let's do therapy.
Let's iron out these kinks.
All of you.
Because you're messed up.
Damn.
All the apps kind of are really, you can't really scroll anymore because it kind of wears off after like 3 seconds.
I'm sensing someone
I'm also getting old.
doesn't like the apps.
I love it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm on them.
I hate them all.
I'm on them, but I feel like I don't scroll. Like the scroll used to be a little bit more
We're gonna get
exhilarating.
the raw beef app going.
Yeah.
Where you tap on it
Oh,
and it
good.
just is like, fuck you.
Good.
Just yells at you. And you're like,
Good.
thank you, I needed that.
That's what I need too.
Just like raw beef. You tell me
Yes.
like, get over
Yeah.
yourself.
Stand up and move your legs.
Yeah. Get out of bed, you dumb
Yes.
shit. Mike, can we get on this? The raw
what I
beef
need.
app?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. We're doing it. It's just gonna yell at you what you need.
Good. I need someone to be like, get up. Stop thinking about who's thinking about you. That's what I need.
The problem is that if Maddie started a raw beef app, it would just be all sex things.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Right.
got raw beef
Right.
between your blood.
Right. I'll show you my raw beef. It's burning.
Raw beef, you mean your fucking balls?
Hey.
Your balls are like raw beef. They need to be burnt.
They need to be cooked.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, let's get to it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's get through it.
Side note, I had a smash burger last night. That reminded me of it.
That's
You guys
pretty-
like smash burgers?
I mean, I feel like all burgers are smashed now.
True.
If you go on TikTok,
True. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are on
Yes.
food TikTok, which I am.
Yeah. And they're all huge, like like
Yeah, and
you
they
have
just-
to try this, blah blah blah,
just-
and yeah.
Smash it down.
Yeah.
And it's also like one of those things where it's like, what is it? It's just compressed.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's
Yeah.
just pushed flat.
It's way more than
Mike
more
can
than
go
that?
off.
Well, I'm on food TikTok as well. I make money on food TikTok.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
so
that's right.
talk
I
about
forget
raw
that
beef.
Mike's a food
Yeah.
king.
What's this? I just know that I like a smash burger,
It
and the
makes
one
it
last
crispy.
night.
The
Right.
crispy edges, which you don't normally. It's a texture thing.
Right.
It's not necessarily. It's not just because it's thin.
You're right.
You can layer them, so
Yeah.
you can put less beef.
Right.
Same amount of beef, and you can have like 3 patties
Right.
with the same amount of beef. And they're all
And a
crispy, so you
shit
got
ton
these
of
different
cheese,
textures.
yeah.
And stuff.
Holy shit!
The one last night was bomb. They
literally
toasted the
getting
bun
chills right now
too.
thinking about
Yeah,
it.
I'm freaking out.
I was like, I think you're getting an erection over there talking about.
The camera starts tilting.
Yeah,
down.
like man, he loves his beef. Mikey, lovey beefy. That's good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
so what is it? What's your raw beef? Let's
Okay.
cook this fucking shit.
It's niche. Actually, no, because it's a widespread. This is a real pandemic,
Okay.
and I'm gonna build it up, but it pisses me off on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Okay, so I travel a lot.
Yes.
So I'm at home a lot, or I'm at home 3 days a week. So I do a lot of delivery. Uber Eats is my number one app. My number one raw beef is when a motherfucking thing comes. I'm in a hotel. I'm at home. Did someone already do this one? And
No,
it comes
no.
with no utensils, no napkins.
Oh,
I've eaten a salad with my hands because of this. The real pandemic.
holy shit! In a fucking bucket. And store it in a goddamn shed.
And
no
know
one
what
ever
I'm
says
saying?
that.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no.
what I'm
Holy
saying.
shit in a bucket and store it in a shed.
That's what I did last night.
No, so there's a comedy fest in Atlanta called the Red Clay Comedy Fest. You may have heard of it.
A couple people here may have
Producer
heard of
Mike
it.
Albanese. So this couple weeks ago, I'm at that festival. It was an amazing time. Had a wonderful time. On the Sunday, I didn't have any shows that night. All of my shows daytime shows.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm just gonna stay in the hotel.
Yep.
And be
The-
away from booze.
Yep.
No more shouting.
Yep.
I gotta just chill.
Chill. Lie down, watch some TV,
Lie
turn the
down.
AC on.
Oh, Rick and Morty season 5.
Game over.
Yeah, or season 6, whatever the new one is.
Okay, freeform.
Great.
Done.
Wait a minute. Chinese food? I like that.
Wait a
Why don't
second.
I have any
Right.
of it?
Right.
And yeah, when it came, just nothing to eat
Nothing.
it with. But
Did you eat your hands, or did you get the hotel to give you
I
utensils?
I was like, can I?
Sometimes I'm too lazy. I ate I was in
Yeah.
Minnesota
Yeah.
over the summer. I ate Panda Express noodles with my fucking hands because I was so hungry. Boarded like an 8 a.m. flight that morning. No food, no sleep. Oh, I just needed it immediately. This is my biggest qualm right now is with food service. Like no plastic bags and no forks,
Yeah.
no knives, no napkins.
Actually, what's really funny about that is if I saw you on the streets just eating noodles with your hands, for some reason it would make sense for a second.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'd be like, oh yeah, I get Maddie's fucking.
Yeah, she's
getting it. She's getting it.
She got a
She's getting
spot.
it.
She got
Yeah.
a spot. Is that too mild of a beef thing though?
No, because
it
there's-
grinds my gears every time.
If it,
Great.
grinds your, no
Great.
beef is too mild if it grinds
Thank
your
you.
fucking gears.
Is there anything worse than you're all set up, no silverware?
I think there's something deeper to it.
Right.
I think it's annoying because it shows how little people actually consider A, other people, even people
Yes.
they're serving.
Yeah.
And B, like the lack of practical common sense these
Right.
days
None.
in just life
Gone.
is fucking annoying.
Gone. Common sense is gone.
If you're working at a restaurant and you're packing someone's to-go order
And they're at a
it's
hotel?
fucking soup
And it's soup?
and you don't think for a second,
Right. Mm-hmm.
maybe I should throw a spoon in here because they didn't check the box.
Oh, and they're also saying that the La Quinta, where there's no
Yeah.
spoons.
Where there's I believe it's Spanish for no spoon.
No spoon, yeah.
La Quinta.
La Quinta, no spoon.
No spoon.
No spoon.
No spoon.
No spoon for you.
No spoon. Yeah. Eat with your hand.
Your hair.
Well, that's what's fucking crazy because I went, so like 3 years ago I was in Malaysia and we went to this Indian restaurant in Malaysia.
Okay.
And a banana leaf restaurant where they lay out a banana, you get a banana leaf.
Oh.
And it's laid out in front of you. I thought that was like a, what's it called? A placemat for a
Yes,
plate?
yes.
So I was expecting them to come with a plate at some
Right.
point. And I was like, to the guys who brought me there, I'm like, so what do we, they're like, oh no, they come around. It's like almost like dim sum. They come around and offer you. I'm like, oh, great. And so this guy comes and he's got like, have you ever seen a marching band, obviously?
Yeah, I've been in one too.
Okay, so what do they call the four?
I don't know. They got the snares as the individual, but I don't know what the
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So imagine one of those,
Yeah.
but instead of drums, they're just tins of curry.
Okay.
Right, so this guy
Obsessed
comes over,
with that.
Right, guy comes over with all these curries.
Hell yeah.
And one of the guys
sounds fucking
speaks to him and is like, "Yeah, give us all the curries." And so the guy comes over to me and just starts ladling it onto the banana leaf,
Yeah.
which I'm like, "You're right, I deserve this.
Yeah.
I'm the white man,
Right.
in your lands.
Right.
I don't need a plate. I shouldn't."
Yeah.
But then I notice he does it to everyone else.
Okay.
And then another guy's there with rice. All of a sudden, I'm like, "Oh, this you eat on this thing? Oh, duh." And then I'm like, "Where are the utensils?" And I look, and everyone is just.
Really?
Because that's how
Right.
in India they just
Right. No bread. No bread.
No, it's like they mix. That's what the rice is for.
Right. Right.
The rice is
They're
basically
scooping
like
it in.
this the edible scoop.
Okay.
And I gotta tell you, I did it for about 3 minutes and was
Yeah.
like, I don't like this at all.
Yeah. Especially if it's a wet
I really don't like
sort of thing.
But I feel weird being the white dude being like, I'm not down with this shit.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna ask for a fork.
Fuck. But they sensed it because one guy just came over and was like, sir, and I was like, thank you. Oh, he gave it to me.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna waste his effort.
Yeah, no, totally.
And then they were all like, no, it's fine, whatever. Americans generally don't like this. And I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, sorry. I like the spoon.
Yeah.
I like utensils.
I like utensils.
I need utensils. Sorry, Banana Leaf Restaurant in Kuala Lumpur. You were delicious food.
Right.
I had fucking many servings of curry, but with my fork.
With my fork.
I need my fork.
I'm gonna need a fork for that because eating with your unless it's a chip and dip. Or burrito.
And even then, give me a fork. Not really.
No, even then, scoop it on. Call me de Blasio eating pizza.
Give me a candy bar.
Yeah.
Why do I say it like that? Give me a kind bar. Candy bar.
Oh, candy bar.
Give me a candy bar.
Give me a candy bar.
I like my candy bar with a fork and a fucking
fork and knife. Yep.
And a spoon.
Medieval times, I will be asking for a fork and knife.
Wait, do you ever, when you get these orders, and there's no fucking silverware, do you ever call them and go,
blow my fucking lid off. Sometimes I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm alone, I'm frustrated, I'm like, why every time? Why? Why no forks? Why? That's what I do alone. And then I eat my salad with my hands.
And the person in the room next to you is like,
yeah.
What the fuck is?
Yeah, my manager's next door like, what the fuck?
Yeah. What's she say? And your manager don't bring you a fork?
Yeah, no.
What a shit manager. You fire them right now.
Sometimes I go down to the front desk but when I'm at Wild and Out, I stay at a hotel for a month at a time. So.
Oh, you live in a hotel for a whole month?
Yeah.
When you do Wild and Out?
Yeah.
Where do you do? Atlanta, right?
Yep. So sometimes you're just like, fuck it, I can't go back down there. They know me.
Do they question about that? Do they at least put you in a hotel with like a kitchenette?
Yeah, they do that. But guess what? The kitchenette, no cookware in the one we did this past month. None. No silverware, no plates, no fucking. Like what? Why would you have?
It's like a prank show.
Yeah,
it's like a long-winded prank show. It's like we're gonna get that Maddie Smith.
We're gonna get it.
She ain't gonna
boiling
eat nothing.
Point. Then there was people on the show who were like, I ordered cookware for the month. I'm not fucking ordering cookware.
That's also just like, hey, hotel.
Yeah.
Fucking Spring Hill Suites, whatever the shit is.
Yeah.
Get a goddamn, just one of each.
One fork, one knife, one spoon, one plate, one bowl, one cup.
Also, I will say, I've stayed at situations like that before where you're like, oh man, this is dirty.
Oh yeah,
these
totally.
are dirty.
Not that I use the kitchen at all.
These are
But if there's a kitchen, there should be one fucking dirty. The glasses are like literally like foggy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I can't. Do you get weird? Question. Do you get weird about, like when you've stayed at comedy condos?
Yes.
Before, right?
Yep. Stayed at one.
Have you ever like gone into one, opened a fridge, and been like, oh cool, there's a half a thing of creamer.
Yes.
And I have a coffee.
Yes.
Would you use that creamer?
No, I truly go, if it's comedy condo, I do unsealed. Like I was in Nashville, someone left Jenny's ice cream. I was like, I'm getting into this. And it was unopened.
Oh, it's unopened?
Yeah. But if there's like pickles and shit that have been sitting, I don't.
Like mustard, condiments. And there's condiments. I'm like,
oh, fucking way. I'll do like beer. If people leave their beer,
dude,
I'll drink that. But otherwise, I try not to. If I'm in a comedy condo, I'll try not to even look at the grime.
Unsealed is a great rule.
Yeah.
If
I'm like fucking bugging, you get on, you've just got off a flight, you're traveling all day.
Yeah. Oh, I could. You
check the expiration date of the pickles or something.
You eat a pickle?
I'll eat a pickle, yeah.
Oh,
I know. I'm so gross. I know.
I don't know if that's gross as it is adventurous.
I know. I'm just like
let me one up you.
Okay.
Okay. You go. You're in that condo.
Yeah.
You go up to the bathroom. You're like, I need a fucking shower.
Yep.
There's shampoo in there.
I'll do that.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'll do the local shampoo.
I can't even.
Really?
I can't even. I have such a fucking.
Yeah.
If I see if it's an unsealed anything.
Really?
And I do not know the person.
Yeah.
Who put it there, I can't do it.
Even not edible. Even if it's just for your hair.
Even if it's for my hair. One time. Well, it was only once I've ever seen this. But when I was a teenager, I saw a guy get dosed with acid, and it fucked me up.
Okay.
Right.
And how did it happen?
It was two. Here we go. Little backlog of Sean history.
Backlog, ready.
I was at a rave.
Eating half of a banana leaf.
Right? No. I was at a fucking rave in New Orleans. Two guys who I knew were arguing. Mm-hmm. They both hated each other. Mm-hmm. One guy had a 40 ounce of that St. special. Mm-hmm. Was it special brew? No, because they didn't make. Anyway, just 40 St. He put it down to get in the guy's face. And while he was getting in the guy's face, that guy's buddy came behind and just
Oh, wow.
Dosed his beer.
Jeez.
And we all saw it happen, but no
Right.
one knew exactly what
Right,
it was.
right.
And the guy's like, you fucking bitch, you ain't shit. Picked up his 40, took a swig, walked away. We're like, what was that? He's like, I just put like, basically just liquid acid in the guy's
Really?
beer. And it fucked that dude up.
Really?
The
Like
guy
for
got
life?
dosed. Like, I don't know. But for a while. Like, you heard stories about, like,
Yeah.
he's not right anymore.
Wow.
Because he basically drank probably
full-
20
yeah.
hits of acid
Yeah.
and didn't know.
Right.
And that's like, to me, I don't care how cool you think a person is, if
Yeah.
it's your friend or how much you hate
That's
someone.
like the rudest fucking thing you can do.
It's also like attempted murder.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck that.
Dosing someone is so rude. Hot take.
Yeah. So not cool. But for some, like I just don't trust that there's not some bitter
Right.
asshole out there in the
I
world who's
know.
like, I'm gonna take this Pert Plus,
Right.
and I'm just gonna drip some acid
Yeah.
in there. So whoever uses this gonna be rubbing it into her fucking
That's a good
scalp.
point. That's a good point.
You know, I don't know that there's not some bitter asshole comedian who's like, who's coming here next week? Sean Patton.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
shit in this pickle jar.
You really don't
I'm
know
gonna
that.
shit in it.
You really
and by the
don't
time
know
he
that.
gets there, the turd will have pickled,
Right.
and it'll look like a pickle.
And he'll be gnawing on that and say, "This is sour."
This is a weird
Yeah.
textured pickle.
I don't know what they're doing in Louisville, Kentucky, but that's true. I guess I'll be more careful.
I'm also like, even when I go into hotels that have those dispensers, you know what I'm talking about? Like
Yes.
already in
Yep.
there, Phil. I can't even fuck with those.
Really?
Because I'm like, what if it's some disgruntled
Right.
fucking employee who's like, I want to murder
Right.
or fuck up
Right.
these high end shitheads. I'm like,
never
I
even
didn't pay
thought
for
of
this
those.
hotel.
I didn't pay for this hotel. Fucking Vinny at Stress Factory did.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put the idea of the LSD.
Not
fairy
at all. I'm going to
your
still
head.
use the shampoo and the conditioner.
Okay, good,
so
good,
don't
good,
worry
good,
about
yeah.
that. But I will be more careful about the food that I'm consuming in the comedy condos. I don't love a condo. I don't want to be that guy, but I like a hotel weekend.
There's
Airbnb
only
I don't mess with anymore either.
there's only 2 condos in the country, comedy condos
Mm-hmm.
in the country. 3. I'll give them 3. There's 3 in the country that are fine.
Okay.
The rest are dog shit.
Yeah. Well, did you ever do that one in Canada at Edmonton House of Comedy? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
we were
dog
talking
shit.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird.
Zany's Chicago, Zany's Nashville. Those are both good.
Been to one of those.
Comedy Works Denver. That one's actually
okay.
magical.
I'll
That one's
probably
actually
stay
like a 3-bedroom apartment.
Wow.
Excuse me, I get choked up when I think about
Condos.
condos.
Me too.
So,
What about coffee machines in a hotel?
dude, I will
Good
I will
question.
unplug that fucker and I will wash it out first.
Interesting.
And then
wow.
I will the first round
do
I
a
make
run through with water?
is just water.
Yeah.
Because that will always come out slightly brown.
Right.
So then the second run,
Yeah.
I do run throughs until it's crystal clear.
Wow. I
Right.
put the pod right in and I drink that shit.
I'll never use coffee. I can't understand people. That
I'm
do.
disgusting. I'll
Oh.
get coffee on an airplane. I heard you're not supposed to do that either. I heard the coffee on the airplane is like filled with like fucking roaches and shit.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the dirtiest coffee in the world.
Oh fuck! I can't drink coffee on an airplane because I swear all the traveling I've done, I've trained my brain. I fall asleep
Yeah.
when the plane crosses
Yeah.
10,000 feet.
I'll fall asleep too.
right
Yeah.
immediately. It's great.
Yeah, I wake up, landing. It's great to time like fatigue with a flight because you can
But
sleep right through the flight.
Have you ever had it where you try and time like, hey, you got
That date with the flight?
what is happening?
I don't know. We're getting tartared.
Getting tartarded up in here.
Tartarded.
Where you're like, oh, I'll just sleep on the flight.
Right.
Because it's a long flight. It's a
Mm-hmm.
flight back to New York from California. I'll be up all night. Fuck it. I'll just sleep on the flight. And then no sleep on the
No
flight.
sleep till Brooklyn.
Just
I'll
none.
tell you that. Yes.
Because it's loud.
Been
because
there.
it's turbulent. Because the person next to you's
and
elbow.
you're pressuring yourself to sleep.
Yeah, and you're like,
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
sleep now. And then no sleep. And then
It's
you
like
get
trying to
back.
come.
Yeah. But I can, let me tell you something.
I can come.
And then I sleep. That's what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Go jerk off in the
Yes.
fucking, in the thing.
I do it right in the seat.
1-man Mile High Club.
Yep.
You
And
do it right in
then-
the seat.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like it would be a thing if I'm sitting there and I'm like, I look over and there's someone masturbating.
Yeah.
I would be like, there's no way they're actually doing that.
Or I'd just be like, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like
we got 6 hours. Might as well do something.
I'd be like,
I would edge myself until like final.
would that make you fall asleep?
edging.
Yeah.
It's something to do on the plane.
You know.
Every 6 hours, bring yourself to every hour, bring yourself to almost coming. By the end, massive orgasm.
Once again, this is why it's hard to sleep on flights.
Right,
And
exactly.
When you're edging yourself
Yeah,
constantly.
Yeah, constantly.
And still, no spoon. Where's my edge spoon?
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So that's my qualm. And plastic bags.
What do you mean?
Spoon, if you know, no one's doing plastic bags in New York City anymore, so.
Oh, really?
So I have 500 million reusable bags at home because no one in the fucking mother has plastic bags when you go to a store and stuff. So it's this whole like utensil bags. It's all tying together. Like no one has bags anymore.
Can I throw one back at you then?
Yeah, condoms. No, I'm kidding.
No. Do you kind of? Hey, don't use ultra thin. They break. You can't feel it.
I don't wear condoms. I'm an environmentalist.
There you go.
Yeah.
That you pull out for the goddamn seals.
I'm Greta Thunberg.
You know? When you see someone at a grocery store who just clearly has one of many reusable bags on their person, do you kind of hate them a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah. You kind of want to put one over their
fuck
head.
you prepared. I'm here for one rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. Then you want the whole damn thing.
Yeah, I'm going to eat the whole thing. I'm going to put some cheese on it.
I'm going to eat it on the walk home.
Bye.
I'm going to walk home eating a rotisserie chicken.
By the time it'll just be breast.
Yeah.
Fucking peeling that skin off.
And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw the bone on the street.
Don't care. Like it's Texas
biodegradable.
Roadhouse. Like it's Texas
a
Roadhouse.
dog can have that, but I'm going to put the fucking trash in the trash can. Don't judge me.
I'm saying.
With your bags that you brought from home. Fucking mother. You
suck my fucking dick.
You heard it here first.
And now people have paper bags. I'm walking home with a paper bag of fucking Plan B and
exactly
seltzer like I'm in a 90s movie.
Right. That should be delivered. There should be a service that delivers Plan B and seltzer only.
Yeah.
That's the only
If you're a single woman in New York City, you should get Plan B delivered daily.
They should actually just have like a patch, like a Plan B patch.
Yeah, they should.
Just time released.
Yeah.
Plan B.
I think that's an IUD.
No, I thought not. Really? Is that what an IUD? That's not what an IUD is.
It's just like kind of, right?
I thought an IUD was like a clamp.
Well, yeah, it's the same thing. Same kind
that
of
just
thing.
Like shut the like. Nope, ain't nobody coming in.
I think there's a patch. There's like I think that one that goes in your arm releases shit into your body. And they also now have they're working on the male birth control.
I'll fucking
do
it
like
right now.
And it's like topical. You put it kind of on your shoulders actually.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it on right now.
Easily.
If I take my balls,
right.
I'd donate them to science. If there was a non-profit that was buying white guy balls, so we couldn't make any more white guys, I'd be like, take them, take the balls,
bye,
take them,
take my balls,
take them. There'll be other white guys to be made. Give me a hazelnut cream dispenser.
I'm beg of you. Put
make it look like regular balls. Wait, personal question.
Yeah.
Do you have an IUD?
Yes.
So is it your first?
Yep. I was on the pill for a little bit, and then I got the IUD because I kept forgetting to take the pill because you know me, just all over the place.
Because
it would be like 3 days I'd miss it, and all of a sudden I'm freewheeling for no reason.
How long until you get it replaced?
So when I initially got it, so it's been 4 years that I've had it.
Okay.
5 years. But every time I go, they're like, no, you got 7 years on it. Like they changed the term limit. But if this one's done soon, I will be getting another one because this shit's fucking gas.
So when you get that shit out, hang on to it.
Oh,
can use it as a fork.
Oh, let's go.
Bam.
Yes.
But
Panda
also,
Express who? By the way, there's one down there. I might go after this.
Yeah. Well, real quick, not fucking with you. I want someone to do this so bad because the way it looks, it's like a little T.
Yeah.
I would like get it and get like a little baby Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Crucified on it.
Crucifix.
Necklace.
Necklace.
This is fucking
awesome.
This is a great.
This is fucking awesome.
Yeah. This is 100%.
That's a good idea.
Dope
when I get
ass
it
jewelry.
Out, well, actually, I think I might get it because it's gonna be like this big. It's like a little tiny thing,
right?
And plastic. Mine's plastic.
Oh, is it plastic?
Yeah, mine's plastic. They have different ones.
There we go. There it is. Yeah, right.
Somebody made a Trump IUD.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, wow.
That's horrendous.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I did make the mistake of Googling Jesus IUD, and it came out. The first thing is Trump. So that's a little upsetting.
Trump is my Jesus.
If they don't exactly. It's in crucify him, and I don't believe in him.
I don't believe in him.
I don't believe he was. He's not the prophet.
Boo.
They also do make them as necklaces, or at least metaphorically.
Right.
But you put a fucking Jesus on that bad boy, or just that's the baby that didn't happen because of the IUD.
Right.
It was crucified by the IUD.
Yeah, right.
This is fucking
awesome.
Listen, sometimes on this show, we come up with $1,000 ideas.
1,000, yes.
All right.
It costs us $1,000 to make.
Just sink all. What happened to Maddie and Sean? They sank all their money into this IUD-based jewelry.
Necklaces. Etsy kind of didn't really help them out.
Now it's plastic?
Some are plastic, some are copper.
I thought it had to be copper. I thought that was the whole...
The copper one is more hormonally involved, and the plastic one is more centralized, from what I've heard. So the copper one is more hormonal. It's like more of a full body hormonal, and I could be wrong, but I have friends with it. And so you'll still get your period, and you'll get it more heavily too with the copper.
Oh,
because it's no. Here's it. Okay, so this is what it is.
This is what
copper.
it is. Yeah.
Copper, you'll get your period heavier, but you don't have as many hormones in your body.
Okay.
Plastic is more hormonal, but you won't get your period anymore. But you have a risk of if it messes your hormones. I'm already wackadoo, so I didn't really notice a change in the hormones. You know, I'm just like,
you already what?
Wackadoo, cuckoo bananas. So throw hormones in me is probably actually going to make me better. So
Do you have an LLC yet?
yeah, well, I have a company.
No.
I don't think it's
Is it
NFET.
Wackadoo?
Yeah, Wackadoo Touring LLC.
Yeah.
Oh no, unfortunately, it's just Maddy Smith Touring. I didn't go crazy.
That's good.
It's like a tattoo. I was like, I'm going to regret anything, so just make it Maddy Smith Touring.
Yeah, it is like a tattoo.
Yeah. You know my manager who manages Canaan,
Oh, same manager.
Schmexter.
Yeah, Schmexter, yeah.
He was like, go crazy. You could do pizza, fuck me in the butt.
That would be, if someone's out there has an LLC or incorporated as Pizza Fuck Me in the Butt LLC, I want you to write me a check.
Yeah.
I want to do a service for you.
Yeah.
I just want to have that check. I don't even want to cash it.
I want to see you write it with a pen.
Yeah.
What's your company name?
I don't have one yet. I'm
Okay.
stupid.
Not at all.
I keep just like, yeah, I'll do it next year.
Someone forced me to, but I think it's good for wilding out money.
Sure.
Writing shit off. I don't know. I really don't know. I think I owe the IRS a shit ton of money right now.
They'll let you know.
I'm a band on the run. Yeah, they will.
Don't worry. They'll come around and be like, hey.
You can't get in touch with the IRS, and then 3 years later, they're like, you wrote off a latte illegally, so you owe us $100,000.
$10,000 usually what they charge for illegal,
Yeah,
especially for that latte write-off.
Yes.
You got to be careful, bro.
Dude, it adds up. Penalties, interest rates.
You got to be careful.
So.
And also, never in there is there ever. What the fuck was I talking about in my head just now? Oh, it's never. I don't know why. I don't know why we're the only country that's like, no, you figure it out.
I know. It's insane.
Like, just give me the bill.
It's literally insane.
Make me so much happier if you give me the shit.
Why are we ticky-tacking on TurboTax?
It's because there's 5 employees at the IRS.
I know.
And they're like, we don't want to do any of this shit.
No, they don't.
You guys have been doing it for a century.
They're literally working off Microsoft Outlook 1993.
You know why it is, and let's just get fucking real for a moment.
Let's get real.
It's because then if you had a service that actually just kept track and billed, corporations and rich people wouldn't be able to hide that money.
That's true.
Wouldn't be able to funnel that
It's
shit
all about
through
helping
shell
them
companies.
out. It's true.
Whoa. That's just that's the real talk moment.
So let's instead go after little tiny comedians.
Yep. Both in stature.
Tiny.
You know? What are you, 5?
1.
No, you're not.
7.
7. Because I was like, wait a second. You're taller than me, I think.
7. How old are you? 5'10"?
5. Even.
No.
5. I'm 5'9", I think.
More or less. Oh, okay.
I'm 69 inches tall.
I thought you had a little more height to you.
What?
I thought you had a little more height to you.
I'm
I like that though. I like when a guy's right in front of me like this. When they're up there, I say, I don't know what's going on.
Too much, too tall. Mike at Albany. You ever see Mikey stand up?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Through the roof.
Through the roof.
Goddamn Sasquatch.
Look at the fucking tiles. They're all out because he stood up once.
Yeah, Mike. What are you? 6'6"?
I'm despicably tall.
Yeah.
6'5".
6'5".
Yeah.
Fucking wide
Insane.
receiver.
I know. I don't like that.
Yeah, but you'll live longer than me, both of you.
Really? Why?
Oh yeah, I have Great Dane body.
Right.
Cute
Osh
now,
could
but
slaughter.
it will die young. Yeah.
Oh, because it's got a lot of upkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
Great
guys.
Danes, fucking giraffes. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
That sucks.
We're penguins. We live forever. I don't know if that's true, but.
And we can both swim. Mm-hmm. And we both walk like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're always fucking farting.
People think we're funny, but we're not. We're just sad.
Damn, dude. And much like a penguin, you just deep dived.
And I just keep marching. I'm saying, yes.
And then fucking right,
Fucking
dude.
rocket.
Fucking right, dude.
We're too quick for this podcast.
I don't even remember that we were on a podcast.
Me
It
neither.
kept going so
I know,
fast.
just riffing and raffing.
I think ultimately your beef centers around people and their bullshit.
Yeah, it's
and
bullshit.
their desire to not think.
It's bullshit.
Maybe this person would like this.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do this one extra thing. But is that because it seems like, and maybe I just get this because I'm a white dude, but it seems like it's just like dangerous to assume anything ever.
Right.
And even maybe this person ordering a salad would like a fork to eat it with.
Right.
Because I don't know. They don't know your life.
They don't know. Right.
How dare they assume you ain't already got a fork?
Right.
That's fucked up. Because you know there would be people who would take that stance. Like, well, it's fucked up that you assume that I need a fork.
Can
that I
we
need
get
something.
rid of all the plastic? Blah blah blah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that part.
That kind of shit.
Of like, oh, you ordering a fork, you just killed 75
Literally.
dolphins.
Literally.
You literally.
That's the opposite of me.
Yeah.
And I'm getting pissed because you didn't.
You should just eat those dolphins with that fork you killed
Right,
them with by
right.
ordering and using.
That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. No one can win these days.
No.
Everyone is wrong.
And that,
And I also think my beef is with a frustration of my lifestyle.
you
You
think?
know? You're just like, if I have to do delivery and blah 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 every day, shit doesn't come with a fork. You're like, this is fucking this is my life. Every day I'm ordering food and there's no forks.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, why am I ordering food every day? Oh yeah, because I'm a fucking gypsy.
You know
For
what?
lack of a better word.
That's okay.
I know people get canceled for that, but-
This is a speak your mind zone.
Thanks.
Here on the beef.
I'm tartarded.
You are damn right.
Just-
But because that's what's interesting. I sometimes when I'm not on the road and I'm like, I gotta cook.
Right.
The fuck do you think I am?
Literally.
The fuck do you think I am?
Yeah, literally.
I don't have any groceries.
None.
None.
Dude, I've been doing like
None.
Fresh Direct.
Where they send you the ingredients to cook?
Not that. That's Hello Fresh. Fresh Direct is just groceries to your place.
Okay.
And I'll order like all of this fucking vegetables and then just sits in my fridge,
And then you
comedy condo style.
Then you're just like, what? Oh, go. What? You here? This will spoil in a week.
Yeah, kale.
You order
When have I
kale.
chopped up kale? When is the last time I chopped up kale? In the past time since I started comedy.
Let me ask you an even better question. When's the only time you've done it? Have you ever done it?
Once at my house.
You did?
Yeah, and then I was like starving after I finished the salad. I had to order food. I'm in a rhythm right now where I'm like, unless the food comes to me in a big paper bag from a delivery man, I'm not going to be full.
Yeah.
Homemade food.
I will openly bitch about Grubhub.
Yeah.
While using it sometimes twice a day.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking
Three
pathetic.
times, yeah.
But at the same time, I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it.
Dude, I've said to an Uber Eats customer service, I will never use this app again, and then pulled it up 3 hours later.
Wait, why were you on customer service with Uber Eats?
Because the fucking guy just, like, all of a sudden, he's like, in Astoria somewhere, just sitting. Never came.
Oh, eating
And
your
you know,
shit.
the more hungry you get, the more hangry you get. And it was a
yeah,
it was a
dude.
white woman issue that day.
Damn.
Meanwhile, I live in Astoria. I have food within every block. I could step outside and have a gyro, blah blah blah, and yet I'm in my place like, where is my salad?
I mean, when you put it like that, yeah.
The motherfucker probably got hit by a car.
Yeah. Or like someone dropped dead in front of him
Yeah.
who's doing CPR.
Yeah, literally.
He's trying to revive them.
I'm like, my salad's getting even colder.
He came across a starving family.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, listen, I will feed you this.
Yes.
But I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But I will do this for you.
And they're like, we don't want this quinoa bowl. It's fucking nasty.
It's pronounced quinoa.
It's an ancient grain. What's your go-to order?
I'm a Thai guy.
I love Thai food.
But
Holy shit.
It's like unnecessary.
At least once a week for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unnecessary. It's ridiculous.
So good, though.
And I also live in Brooklyn in like a triangle of amazing.
Triangle.
A triangle. Well, also, damn. Let's just sit on that one for a minute. That was pretty good.
Nice.
That was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I'm quick.
Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, it's like you do this for a living.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like I have an LLC.
Meanwhile, I'm just sloppy about it.
Yeah.
My like in 20 minutes, I'll be like, triangle.
Yeah.
Wait, she already said that. Fuck. Try it. But dude, it's
What
fucking
neighborhood are you in?
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
There's actually a place I order from, and I'm gonna give them a plug real quick. It's called Bed-Stuy.
Oh, obsessed.
Yeah, a good
Obsessed.
pun. A good pun in the title.
We have one in the title.
Bed-Stuy.
Title.
Title. Oh shit! In the title. Holy fucking.
Triangle.
Tying it all together.
Oh my God. Tie me up and come on my tie.
Just pad my tie. Well, shit, now we're fucking it up completely.
Maxi pad tie. There's a place by me called Entice. Entice.
And
And
ties.
and
Okay,
and that place hits.
Do you remember, you know who was ruining food restaurant puns for a while? Any pho restaurant?
Oh my God. They're like, fuck me up. Yes.
No.
For sure. For sure.
There was one, well, that was the problem, is because there was one in LA on Sunset. It might still be there. It was called 9021 Pho.
Okay.
Because they thought it was 9021 Pho.
Right.
It's like, it's pho.
It's pho.
It's pho.
Yeah.
There was a
That's
in
hilarious.
Memphis. There's a soul food, hybrid soul food, and Vietnamese restaurant called 40 Acres and a Meal.
Wow, that's interesting.
I made that part up, but
I was like, damn, that's like
it's like
well thought out.
going for it there. Yeah, there was so many places for a long time. Where
Yes.
it's like, now you're making me
I know.
hate the thing I love.
Yeah.
But here we go. I'm gonna say it. And I'm gonna say it with a fucking.
I don't love pho, if that's what you're going to say.
I do love pho.
Okay.
But I'm a ramen over pho.
I actually am not huge into either. I like ramen is a little too savory for me. I'm like more like a Thai, like tom yum type of shit.
Oh, you fuck with that time?
Yeah,
Yum?
like that broth that fucking fucks me up.
Damn.
Yeah. But pho, I guess if you put enough like hot sauce and shit in it, you're like, okay, it's tom yum-ish.
That would have been a perfect moment. Like the Tom Young broth fucks me up. Yeah,
I know.
but we did our
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
So I'm saying the beef here, whenever you get that pho,
Yes.
whenever you get that but Tom Yum, no spoon, no problem.
You can sip on
You
that.
can drink that shit.
Yeah, the mushrooms are this big.
Damn. Nah, that's all I wanted.
I know.
I hope we've made everyone listening. I hope you're listening to this right now.
I know.
And also looking at your phone to find the nearest Thai.
Sponsored by Grubhub.
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry myself.
Yeah, well, we're gonna look. We cook this beef. Mm-hmm. We got it to the cooking point.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And if at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world if I don't have silverware. The worst. Okay, even worse than a hotel. You're in a rental, and then you're like a rental car,
Uh-huh.
and you're a mile away from the food place. You start opening it up so you can eat while you drive. No fork.
Wait a minute. You order food to eat with a fork while driving?
Okay, sure.
What?
I don't know. Or you're leaving a comedy club and you're getting in your rental to go back and you got your little sampler platter, no fork.
Okay, I mean,
You know what I mean? You ever end up in a car with no fork and you end up...
But
I'm trash,
I have a
so-
strict rule with myself when I'm driving with eating. It has to be handheld food only.
Right.
I won't let myself get fork
That's a
food.
good
One time.
I've gotten fork food. I've eaten spaghetti while driving, chicken parm.
What the fuck
Yeah, it's
while
great.
driving?
Yeah, it's great.
You shouldn't have any forks.
Chicken parm
I
is
know.
fork and knife.
Yeah. I was up
What
there.
the
Knees.
What the
just-
fuck,
yeah,
dude?
Yeah.
That is, now we get it. Now,
Yeah.
because people know, hey, don't give Maddie a fork.
Yeah, that's-
She might be driving. She might endanger
It's
many
true.
lives.
It's true, though. Chili from Wendy's.
You don't just sip it like a soda?
I'll sip sometimes, but yeah.
It's like a chili soda. You want? So speaking of Wendy's, this was the year 2004. I was in a hurry. I stopped and got Wendy's. I got my 3 cheeseburgers. I was pounding them. I was looking for the third one. When I looked up, the car in front of me had stopped.
Oh my God.
I slammed on the brakes, clipped it, and then hit a house.
What?
Yeah, I went off the road and hit a. Now
That's insane.
No one was living in this house. It was
Okay.
It was being renovated, but no one had been living in it at all.
Okay.
So the damage I caused was the guy showed up and was like, "We were going to have to demo this wall
Okay.
next week
So you
anyway."
helped them out.
Kinda.
Right.
But the person I clipped, they did not have insurance, right? So they pretended to be really hurt. But they weren't at all. Just
Right.
the ambulance. I don't
From
know
a
why
clip.
that. I don't know why that was their tactic of like, I don't have insurance. Oh God, I'm suffering. They didn't have car insurance. But when I had to tell the cop who showed up, I was like, I a bag of Wendy's. I looked down. I just was on my other road.
Third burger.
Even the cop was like, you don't have to say that much.
Really?
He was like, yeah, we get it. Yeah, you're fine. But he wrote it up, and he's like, It's fine.
Yeah, people are out here fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
I took my eyes off the road for a fucking cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Can you believe this?
Better than texting, to be honest. It's more respectable.
My dad laughed at me when I told him. He laughed at. You ever have someone laugh at you in a way where it's like, I hate you? Mm-hmm. It was like I told him what happened. He's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Where I was like, fuck, man.
I fell off a treadmill and broke my arm this month.
You did what?
Motherfuckers, when I broke my arm last month.
We're reaching for a cheeseburger?
No, falling off a treadmill.
Oh.
And so many people laughed like that.
Something about the idea of you reaching for a cheeseburger while on a treadmill
Yeah.
seems almost like, it seems like a Maddie.
Yeah.
Just pounding
she's
some
busy.
Wendy's while burning the calories.
Multitask. Yeah.
Slice that tongue. One half the tongue to eat the burger.
Number D.
The other half to tell them to suck my dick.
To tell the girls that I like their jokes.
I love their jokes.
And I know that they have boyfriends.
Maddy Smith, I bring you a fork wherever you need.
Thanks, Nicholas. That's his name.
That's my name?
Yep.
I told her to tell me what she want me to call myself.
I don't remember where I'm from anymore.
I ain't going back there.
I just follow her.
That's for sure. Out with forks. What if now your stalker just one day you're going to get to a hotel and be like, we have a gift for you, Maddie. It's just
forks.
Fucking platinum diamond encrusted fork.
That's okay. Pull through with the diamond encrusted fork.
Yeah.
I'll take that over an espresso.
So that's all right. I say beef is cooked.
Yeah.
If you're going to fucking send Maddie a gift, it better be silverware.
Yep.
And if you're a delivery driver, assume people need the goddamn shit to eat with.
It's actually a good idea for on the road to add to your toiletry bag a little fork and knife.
If they would allow it on a plane.
Oh, they don't.
Well, it's a fork and a knife. I mean, you'd have to assume.
True. Good point.
Is a fork?
Unless it's plastic. Would you carry your own plastic cutlery
No,
with you if
I
you
want like
could?
a regular one. You know, because in my suitcase, I always have like my bowl for smoking.
Yeah.
I have one for my suitcase. That does not leave the suitcase.
You want to actually?
Can I have a fork and knife, like a little mess kit, or is that illegal?
I think if it's plastic, you should be all right.
Not plastic though.
Oh, you want like a?
You mean plastic reusable?
Yeah, or like when you
that's
get like a
interesting.
handful of them and then you throw them away as you use them and then you restock.
Right. I want like a permanent one.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Damn.
You just reminded me also that I have a pair of retractable chopsticks that I would bring with me everywhere, but I don't like them because they're metal and they get hot.
Oh.
Metal chopsticks can suck my asshole.
Yeah, because
some restaurants
they
do
get
this.
the food. Oh yeah.
They get hot.
Yeah.
It gets hot, and you're like, this sucks now.
Yeah.
But go.
According to the TSA, you're allowed to bring a household fork, spoon, metal or plastic are both permitted on carry-on
Cool.
and checked bag.
I'm literally gonna make a little.
Holy shit.
A little
And
thing for my
round blade
suitcase.
butter knives, unless they're plastic, are not allowed.
Okay.
So you can bring a fork, but you can't bring a knife.
Fork and spoon.
Fork and a spoon you could put
Fork
in
you
your
can cut up a chicken parm
Dude,
with.
fuck
with
that
the side of it.
beef now cooked.
Yeah, cooked.
Bring your own.
I'm
just
bringing my
bring
own
your
little
own.
thing, and I'm gonna tie it up with a ribbon.
Damn. So gift requests for Maddie.
Fork and knife.
Fork and knife.
Oh, no, not a knife.
Just fork and spoon only.
Fork and spoon. Butter
Shit,
knife,
yeah.
you said?
No knife.
Okay.
Unless they're plastic. You can bring a plastic butter knife, but you can't bring
Spoon.
any metal.
Fork and spoon is good.
Also, and I'm just throwing this out there, one more $1 billion idea, a travel spork, but instead of the combination spork, it's one end's a spoon, one end's a fork. Just flip
Perfect.
it. Just flip it whatever side
dog.
you need. Cat dog.
Cat dog.
Have you a cat dog utensil?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One spork, one spoon, one spork.
And the dog's
Yeah.
definitely the spoon, right? And the cat's the fork, obviously. Because cats are, they're we don't have time to get into
Oh,
that
no,
one.
I'm thinking like, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, that
Even
makes
though
sense.
But
Dog's
even
a
though
spoon.
I use a fork more than I use a spoon, and I'm more of a dog person than I'm a cat person.
I'm more
so.
of a cat person. So,
Are you?
Yeah, this is where the beef's coming
Yeah,
in.
that's where beef's coming right back.
Yeah, I just don't like picking up poop.
Well, I don't like.
That's where my decision comes in.
I don't like poop being strategically put in my shirt pockets.
Oh.
Wait, so thank you, Maddie.
Thank you for
You're
having
the fucking dopest. We're gonna plug all your shit in the
Awesome.
intros.
Sounds
But
good.
Thanks
Thanks for having me. Sorry I was late again.
You already don't tell
I'm
them.
wildin',
Don't tell-
wildin', wildin'.
Oh.
Peace.